Is it crazy that a $300,000 car doesn't come with wireless charger? Welcome back to Sgcarmart Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the king of kings of luxurious people transporters. If you want to be driven around super comfortably, there can only be one car, and it's this, the Toyota Alphard 2.5 litre hybrid. Now let's take a look. Did you know that you could be losing up to $5,000 worth of value when trading in your car? For example, if you're thinking about getting this brand new Toyota Alphard 2.5 litre hybrid and trading in your car, try selling with Quotz instead. Quotz uses its network of dealers to get you the best price possible. In fact, they're so confident of getting you the best price, if you sell a car for a high price, they'll give you $100. But don't just take our word for it, look at the hundreds of raving reviews on their service. To find out more, visit quotz.com.sg, that's quotz.com.sg. Now let's take a look at this beast. Now starting off by the front, this is finally, in her words, the producer Mickey says, finally a car that makes me look small. It measures at just under 5 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters, slightly under, so it is slightly smaller than the Hyundai Staria. If you haven't seen it, click here to see that. By the front, you get plenty of chrome strips, so very huge road presence, very menacing to be driving in front of. So you know if you're lane 1, people are going to make way. And you also get full LED headlight treatment. You also get automatic LED projection. So if you're driving somewhere very troublesome, you can just turn on the automatic headlamp button. Now, as an Alphard Hybrid, you get this kind of logo, like the Harrier Hybrid. You get that bird. It's not the Toyota logo. But this is, producer, what is it?
First letter.
This is the first letter in the Greek alphabet. Alpha, I knew it. Alphard. Very huge. Very living room size. Yeah, now let's check out the side. Over by the side of the Alphard, you get, look at this size, it's pretty much a BTO living room. You get keyless entry and automatic doors, of course. Hybrid badging, really huge actually if you see by comparison, because it is a large car after all. 17-inch rims that, not too bad. They're not super modern, I wouldn't say, like something like diamond cut, but they don't look too bad. Now let's check out the back. The Toyota Alphard Hybrid is priced at $313,000. The 2.5 litre hybrid engine produces 194 brake horsepower and 206 Newton meters of torque. The eCVT transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km per hour in 10.5 seconds. For more details on the Toyota Alphard Hybrid or any other car, head on to sgcarmart.com to help you make the smart choice on your next car. Now over by the rear of this Alphard Hybrid, you get high mount brake light, but what I really like is this hidden away rear windscreen wiper, which you also find on the Sorento. But of course this is the size of a BTO living room, so you get large Toyota logo, large Alphard wording, large hybrid E4, which is its 4-wheel drive system, and also a large hose. You get a large boot also, watch out. The electric system opens kind of slowly, we'll have a shot of that later. And then you get boot space. It's here. You can see it fits the luggage well. If you know someone who wants to sponsor us a better luggage, please get in touch. This is also kind of cha-cha, but it fits. You see, you can go grocery shopping. You can just imagine that it's like, oh god, this is so depressing, but just imagine that it looks okay. And it fits, it can stand. If you do need more boot space, very easily you can fold this down, up. It's actually my first time doing that because I've sat in Alphard for my grabs and I'm like, oh my god, they can do that, and it looks so easy. Really fun to do as well. Now let's check out the inside. Over by the third row of the Alphard Hybrid, you get very comfortable seats. Even though they're the kind that can fold up and hide away really easily, it's still really comfortable. I'm sitting really comfortable. I can put my leg rests. I can even pull this lever and select my angle of recline. I get a little window here. I feel it's even bigger than the one in the CHR. Privacy screen, so you know, don't have to look at the peasants. There's this trim here, this wood finish trim, which I think it's a bit aged. I think maybe 10-15 years ago it was really cool for all the luxury cars, but by today's standard, I'd rather not. But it's a sign of luxury, right? But imagine if I wore Jade Bangles. You get cup holders, cubby spaces, plenty of cubby spaces, really comfortable. I have to say it feels slightly less spacious than inside the Staria, but it is still a really comfortable space with aircon. Good job, yeah. Now let's check out the middle row. So over by the second row of the Alphard, this is like business class. I don't know, I'm just saying things that, because I've never, do I look like I can afford business class? No, but it feels like I'm gonna say business class. You get these lounge seats with even electronically controlled leg rest, electronically adjusted cup holders, phone holder, which is very useful. Need more cup holders, you can even pull up this table space. To be honest, I don't really like the texture, but it feels good. This wood texture to me is a bit old. So your second row passengers are going to be very comfortable. Independent aircon control, aircon vents, and this, your lighting that you get a button here for, actually feels like a nozzle on the plane, does it not? You also get an even bigger privacy screen in the second row. Wood paneling, electronically controlled door. Grab bars, I feel it's like for old people, but producer Mickey says that she uses it, so what is it? And then you also get a large sunroof. Oh, and almost forgot, this is my head space, this is my leg space. Almost forgot because it doesn't even occur to you. There's so much space that you don't even think about it. Like, I can put another head here in my head space, my leg space, I can put a Julian here. And you also get ISOFIX points here. So family friendly, good car. So inside the driver's cabin of the Alphard, it's a very familiar space. The moment you get in, it's very easy to drive off. Everything is right where you need. Several touches of luxury like this wood trim, which personally I don't really like, but you get plenty of cubby spaces, plenty of gloss metal, glossy plastic finish. You also get a sunroof in front, which is separate from the sunroof behind. Sunglasses holder, all your controls for your doors, rear door, side door. Many cubby spaces, infotainment unit. Honestly, you could do a lot better. And then down here, aircon controls, I would prefer if they were analog, but they look really classy, I gotta tell you that. This gloss looks fantastic. Rear aircon you can control from here, so if the kids are being noisy, Papa, where are we reaching? Papa, where are we going? I want to go home. Turn off the aircon. Gear shift also, along with this wood panel finish, kind of looks like from the last decade. But you get ventilated seats, so interesting control. I've never seen this before from any other ventilated seat car. You push it to set it, and then it comes out with a dial. More cubby spaces, cup holders. And then you might find, is it crazy that the $300,000 car doesn't come with wireless charger? But it does. It's here inside this armrest. And I like this design. It looks so cool. It's hidden inside here, and you can actually lift it up to access your deep cubby space. There's also a 12 volt inside here, so USB charging, USB to the infotainment system, and wireless charging here that is hidden inside your cubby space. And check this out, it has that very Lexus kind of thing where you can open this from both sides. I'm 30 years old, I don't know how this works. It's magic to me, wonderful. Other than that, very simple buttons, not too many, not too complicated like some of the luxury brands out there. Now let's go test out this 2.5 litre power plant. So in terms of power, it has somewhere around 200 brake horsepower, 2.5 litre naturally aspirated power plant assisted by hybrid systems, hybrid motors, 4-wheel drive. So it's plenty of very, very usable power, even though it's something that you're going to ride around so comfortably. If you do wish to, you can even go to sport mode with a gear shifter. There's no pedal shifters, but gear shift. So it's made to be comfortable. It's made to be a barge. It's made to be super, super cushy ride. But if you want to, there is sport mode. You do get a more direct power. But I mean, it's a 2.2 ton literal living room. This is a BTO living room. You're not going to be throwing it around corners. But on the straights, if you want to do quick pull, it does perfectly well, right? So what is it like driving the Alphard 2.5 litre hybrid? Well, I can tell you in one word. It is bliss. This is just pure comfort at its max. There is a reason why this is the ultimate luxury people transporter. You're just driving along this powerful barge with hybrid power, 2.5 litres. This is absolutely pleasant. And I'm not even a family man yet, but I can imagine if you have this kind of disposable income, you have the family to ferry around, this is what you want. It's not super fast, it does essentially sprint somewhere or just over 10 seconds, but at lower speeds you get this hybrid assistance, so there's plenty of torque. It's super quiet. It's the suspension, they call it VIP tune. That means that, and that's putting the foot down, hear a little bit of the roar, the 2.5 litre engine, but other than that it's not too crazy. But anyway, back to the comfort. It is ridiculously comfortable. It's a business class on wheels and you are pretty much driving around in a living room, so this is the best of the best. If you want something comfortable to transport people around, the Alphard is the way to go. Now, in terms of safety systems, what does this Alphard have? It is rather aged look, to be honest. You get analog dials, you still get this wood grain leather wrapped steering wheel, but in terms of safety systems, it comes with everything that you need. Because it's such a huge car, you do get blind spot monitors, you get your active cruise control, so it can sense the car in front and automatically slow down. So a car like this, right, maybe you're gonna bring it up north on a long road trip. You're gonna be super comfortable driving it, your family's gonna be super comfortable, and then you can just turn on active cruise control by the stock here. I can just flick it and there we go. And we are on the expressway, I'm going 90. The car will automatically keep up with the car in front, but at a safe distance. And it also has sonar radar in front, around, so because there's so many blind spots, if there's a small kid somewhere there, and to be honest, right now I'm in my driving position, I can't even see the front of the car because like it stretches so far ahead because of that 2 litre engine. It needs a lot of space, right? And it's so high, so you have large blind spots, but that's no worries because of the radar that it comes with. So this is the Toyota Alphard Hybrid, a will buy, won't buy, or go try. This car, it's tough, but I have to say, it is a go try. Why? Because this is the ultimate luxury people transporter. It's so comfortable to be driving around in one, but it's also suffering from that because of all the parts that it's put inside. All this leather, everything, this wood grain steering wheel. The price is really tough to swallow. It's $312,000, $313,000. It is the best. So if you want to go for the best, you want to go for the most comfortable, you go for the Alphard Hybrid. But you do cough up a premium for that, $313,000. It's going up against some of its, I would say, less well-finished competitors. Some competitors' names: Hyundai Staria, Nissan Serena e-Power. I can tell you, no competition. This is premium, this is super luxurious, this is the most refined ride or drive that you're gonna get. But it comes at a huge premium. The Serena, the Staria, they're quite a big chunk of change cheaper than this. And those, I think, are your real true competitors because you don't really want to look at Mercedes Class V van, right? There's the Palisade, there's a Carnival, but those are more SUVs, and there is nothing like MPV size, MPV comfort, MPV shape. So for those reasons, even though I really like the power, the comfort, the safety features, the drive in this, the absolute bliss that you do taking this out on the road, this would be a go try. If you're a very well established family man, a lot of cash to spare, like to take this out on the weekends for the kids and the kids, then the Alphard is for you. So this has been our review of the Toyota Alphard Hybrid 2.5 litres. What do you think? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? Let us know down in the comments below, as well as any other car that you'd like to see us try. Let us know, because we do read every single one of these comments. And if you've made it this far, please do consider subscribing to us on YouTube and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Because we can see that somewhere about 80% of you guys unsubscribed, so this will really help get us our videos to you. And also, don't forget to follow us on TikTok at Sgcarmart to see the latest updates on the cars that we're doing. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye. What is
厚一点，就是你
good? One more.
okay roll.
Blah, 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 blah.
I start with.
Hey, Alpha. Hee hee.